It's Rome. We are here with the Playmass team. This is Carnival Visionaries. We are here with a Carnival visionary, somebody who is very experienced in the Carnival space. She goes by the name Sandra Hordratt. You may know her brand, SandisAngels.
Yes!
Yeah, welcome,
You remember?
Welcome, Sandy.
Thank you, Rome.
So, you have been in the Carnival space for a while in terms of you are one of the more experienced designers. So tell us how many years you've been in the business itself.
It's definitely over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how to count COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We wish we could have just take out COVID.
Yeah,
but yeah, over 20 years.
So yeah, let's say around 22, I don't know, yeah.
And from your, Carnival would have been a lot of bands over the 20 years. Just give us some of the names of bands that you would have designed for, countries or islands or...
Yeah, I mean, even locally, I'm like a Rolling Stone. I have been with Tribe, Fantasy, Island People. I don't know who's going to remember Poison.
Yeah, but that's the first time I ever played Masters with Poison.
That was the beginning. That was the beginning,
Yeah.
yes. So, and I mean, countless bands, all of the islands, London, Toronto, you name it, yeah.
Okay, Sandy, so you said over 20 years now you're in this business. How you get into this? How you became a designer?
That would have started in primary school. I don't know, my art teacher saw...
Primary school? When the rest of us...
We're not born yet.
Sesame Street.
Yes, I was doing my first little sketches. Yeah, so my art teacher saw, I don't know, saw a little light, and she encouraged me to design, and I would never forget. I wish I had pictures from that. I must look, but I designed Punky Brewster. Do you know Punky Brewster?
Nah, I don't know Punky Brewster.
Really, Rome?
What's Punky Brewster?
Shame.
I know with Punky Brewster.
Anyway, that was a show. No, it was a real show. Anyway, so I designed this Punky Brewster costume, and it was a hit. Everybody wanted to play in it, and that's really where I got bitten. Yes.
So from there, so this is really great. I thought you said that your art, I thinking, well, your art teacher saw you doing drawings and just push you into art, but you were doing like design as in at that age
Yeah,
too?
and so my mom was sewing. My mom was a seamstress at the time, and she helped me make my prototype. So I used to go downtown with her all my life. So I knew about fabrics from an early age, and I knew about color from a very early age, and yeah, so she kind of helped me build my prototype. And
so your mom was a seamstress. Did it mean that you learned to sew as well, or because?
Yes.
So you can sew?
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are outside of the Carnival realm don't know that a lot of designers don't really know how to sew.
Right.
A lot of designers could sketch and could jam, but in terms of the actual sewing.
I mean, I would never call myself a seamstress, but I can sew.
You can sew?
I can sew, yeah.
So you learned from moms?
Yes, I did. I was making dolly clothes while she was like earning a living. Yeah.
So then straight from school, you did design in terms of as a profession?
Straight from school, I mean, I always loved art. Art was always my top subject. I went to UE and I did, God, guys. It's so long. Oh, God,
Nah. She's she studied in UE.
Yeah,
okay, she later on in the
my
interview,
lecturers are going to hate me for this. It's going to come back to me though. Yeah. No, it wasn't a degree. I did straight from, I went to St. James Secondary, and then straight from St. James Sec, I went to university, and I did, it was like this course that enabled you to apply for a degree.
Ah, okay.
So instead of doing A-levels.
Right.
I just can't remember
Okay, yeah, I can't remember where you school that either. So
yeah, right.
You
thank you.
So you did all of this so long ago. You started, and you're in this business now. What would you say is your favorite thing to do as a designer? Is it if you're into backpacks, if it's the gemming procedure, what is your thing?
The most exciting thing is knowing what the theme is, doing research, and like coming up with my own ideas and then shopping for materials. I love using different materials as well, like experimenting with raw materials. Because, you know, as we know, it's kind of limited out there. We have gems, we have, you know, but I really do love experimenting with whether it's fabrics or like right now I'm into invisible mesh in a huge way. So I love the fact that the gems are just floating on the body.
Right.
You know, so that's...
So is there a specific material or fabric that you love working with outside of the invisible mesh that you just spoke of?
Yeah.
Is it that something that people could always find in a Sandy's Angels costume? Or design?
I don't know. I mean, other than sparkle, other than bling.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm known for my...
Bling?
Bling.
How blinged out?
Bling,
how blinged out
bling.
when
Yeah.
costumes, blinged out costumes.
Yeah.
All right. And new designers are trying to come into the fray. And a lot of them are complaining like, they don't know how to get in.
Yeah.
Like how to get into this industry. How do I become a designer? Just this week I was hosting an event with entrepreneurs, and a young guy, he came up and he was like, I have a friend and she's a designer and she doesn't know how to enter the industry. What advice would you have for designers who want to come into the industry itself?
I would definitely say, one, I think you need a mentor. Recently, I mentored a new designer, and she has had phenomenal feedback and phenomenal. She's getting a lot of work, and I don't know if I can mention her name.
Yeah.
Nikita Cornwall. Like, I am so proud of her. She is amazing. I mean, this industry is tough. It is tough to penetrate.
A lot of people have said
and even when you're in it, it's tough to stay there. You know what I mean? You are only as good as your next design. It's like, you know what I mean? It's cruel. It's unforgiving.
So even for somebody like you who has been in the business for so long, you feel as though you're always fighting for your space in the industry?
Of course. I don't know if the struggle ever ends.
And I think people would think that you are a staple in Carnival. No, when you think Carnival in Trinidad, everybody knows Sandra Hordratt's name. You know Sandy's Angels.
I mean, after COVID, I think I struggled a lot to stay relevant. I launched a Monday wear collection, and it did really well. And that helped me to stay afloat in the industry and to stay recognized. It's very easy to just fall under.
So, I know that you are one of the designers who could sew, as you told us. Do you ever try to dabble outside of the Carnival realm into other designs outside of costumes itself?
Yeah, for sure. SandisAngels, the brand SandisAngels, was actually born during COVID, and it's a sleepwear brand. And that's been a little bit of a struggle for production, but I'm on top of it now.
Right.
I'm now finally at spool, and Anya's handling me.
Right.
So we should be up and running with some sleepwear very soon.
All right, great. And for the designers who can't sew, how does that work? Because people are like, okay, wait, I thought all designers could sew. So what's that process like? What do they have to do?
Yeah, I mean, so your team is usually like a proper seamstress, maybe a feather artist. You know, your team would have will have to encompass people who know what they're doing. Right. You know what I mean? If you would just have an idea and a concept that you want to bring to life, you're going to have to build a team to help you bring this to life.
So they would probably do these sketches and talk to these seamstresses and say what they
right, so this is what I want. I want the panty to tie here, you know what I mean? And then, piece by piece, it all comes together.
And in terms of your inspiration, where would you say you get your inspiration from for your designs? Because you're designing so many other costumes for different countries.
Yes.
How you keep yourself
You know, as I
inspired?
say, I think the theme has a lot to do with it. So, you know, for example, I did this costume for St. Lucia, for Fusion Mass this year, oh God, Ollie, I forget my brain. What was the name of the costume? Anyway, but they were playing genres of music. And immediately I was like, yes, I want to do a Spanish vibe,
Right.
you know, and have more flowers and hair, and you know. So I envisioned it. It's so incredible to like see something in your mind and then bring it to life. I think we call that manifesting. Designers are genius manifestors because we just think about something and we bring it to life and people could enjoy it. It's
So is it that you all have the idea in your mind? Well, for you, let me talk
Yeah,
for everybody
yeah,
else. For
for
you,
me.
is it that you have this idea in your mind, or is it that you saw a design somewhere else and you got inspiration?
I mean, it could be a
from
wedding
that?
dress. It could be something in fashion. It could be a snake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows what could really inspire your next costume?
Right. And
Yeah.
then is it the process? I'm trying to walk through all of these steps.
Right. So for me, I actually see it finished in my mind. Sometimes I actually see it walking down a runway, completed. My paws are raising right now as I tell you this. But yeah, so, and then now it's to play catch up. It's to really get it to that point.
So then, so take me through your process. You get this idea, you have it, you've seen it, you envision it going down the runway. Next step is what? Put it on paper?
Yeah, I usually put it on paper. I'm very old school, so I do put it on paper. Even
As in
though,
drawing a sketch?
Yeah.
So then most designers had to be able to draw somewhat.
Not all. Some do mood boards. So a mood board would be, you know, you go into maybe like a Pinterest app and you just say, oh, I love this glove and I love this headband, and you know, and you do up your mood board, and then that becomes your costume. So you don't have to be able to draw.
So you don't have to
No.
sketch it out.
Yeah.
So for you, you're a mood board girl or you're a sketch?
I'm both. I love sketching. I mean, but it takes time. And this is what clients might book you and they're like, well, I want to see a sketch. I'm like, a sketch is going to take a lot of time. And, you know, sometimes we don't have much time. And I need to skip sketching and go straight to prototype.
Right.
You know, so it's a lot of trust and stuff involved.
So then the next step, as you said, so you go from sketching or mood board into your prototype.
Yes.
How do you do this prototype? Is it that you go out shopping for the materials first? How was the step in creating a prototype?
Right. So first of all, when you do your mood board or your sketching, you know exactly what color scheme you're going with. And then for me, I might go searching for fabrics, go searching for raw materials, and and then start sewing the base.
So you start sewing the base in terms of what?
Once I get my fabrics, I
Right.
start sewing the base.
Right, okay,
Right, the
meaning the
bodywear.
bodywear
Yes,
itself, right?
yes.
But before we jump to there, I want to kind of give some of the up-and-coming designers an idea of places they can go to get some of these materials.
Okay.
So I know that everybody thinks, who doesn't live in Trinidad, that we have one Carnival store. That you
Right.
just go and you buy all the material that you
Right,
need. But
yeah.
I know, because I'm in the industry, that that's not the case. So you
Yeah.
can give us an idea of some of the places that people can go to get some of these
Right,
materials.
so we have Federation, which is owned by Tisha, and she used to design, so she has a very clear idea of what designers need.
Right.
So there's Federation, and then there's Samru's. Samru's is one of our bigger stores. So they have fabrics, they have raw materials. It's kind of limited here, but the good thing is we do have access to stores online as well.
Right.
You know, and most of the designers buy their raw materials out in New York. So, and that's 2-day shipping. So it gets here pretty quickly. Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, I could list some.
Yeah,
I'm always open to share information.
And this is what Playmaster is about. It's about sharing the information in the
Right.
Carnival space
Oh,
as to
okay,
where
great.
we could get some of these things. People who want to be involved, like
Yeah.
where are they getting all this thing from?
Yeah.
Is it in Trinidad? Is it somewhere?
Get your pen and paper. So there's Highs Trimming. There's Spandex House and Stretch House. Their fabrics, their range of fabrics is like a wide range. What other stores? Those are the main ones. But you know, like if you do get an opportunity now to go to New York, all the stores are basically in the same vicinity.
Okay.
On you could check 37th, 38, between 37th, 38th, and 39th Street, in Manhattan, and just kind of walk those streets. And yeah.
And then locally, I know that we have a lot of cloth stores here in terms of fabric stores. So is it that you go, I don't know all of the fabric stores here, but is it that you use some of the fabric here locally, or most of the stuff you would say you're bringing from New York?
I would say, this for me, I think most is imported.
Most is imported.
Yeah, okay. Because you kind of want to be original too, you know. So if you tend to use only local materials, then the chance of somebody else having the same thing.
So that's part of the reason.
And that's why it's really important to actually go to New York and shop around and see stuff and feel stuff and, really,
Because I know locally too here, I heard some of the designers mention tulips and they mentioned Jimmy Abboud.
Oh yeah, tulips, yes. Yeah. Tulips, Jimmy. Oh God, how can I forget Jimmy Abboud?
And then we then have, I think, Fabric Land and Euphies and some of those other fabric stores. Versus Carnival-centric stores.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting insights. You're getting insights from Sandy. But is it that every designer has their own go-to fabric store, or most of y'all kind of go from the same places?
Yeah, I think we go around the same places. But, guys, when you're trying to be creative, you could use a table mat and be inspired by a table mat and take a scissors to it and start cutting it up. You know what I mean? So it could be, I keep looking at this light and the diffuser, the mesh over it. You know what I mean? So
it could come from anywhere. But then the thing is that even though a lot of you all as designers may shop in the same stores to get your raw materials, somehow all of the designs look different. So even people going in there, and some of you all design for the same bands.
Yeah.
So what is amazing to me is you have the same theme. Yes. With the same band.
Yes.
And you all are putting out costumes from the same stores.
Yes.
That looking completely different from each other.
Yeah, I guess everybody has their own aesthetic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what it shows to me, and every designer that we have interviewed, you all have your own personalities.
Yes.
And your personality shines out in your designs. So I could bring you, Sandy, alongside 5 other designers, put you in the same room, give you the same team, and somehow you would not come up with something different from the next one.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about you all us as creatives, is that everyone has their own individual style.
Yes.
So what you would say is your style? One of the designers said she loves monokinis. What would you say for you is your... Sexy is your thing.
Oh, God. Forgive me, but sexy, yeah.
Sexy is your style.
Yeah, but sexy but classy. You know,
so I'm
not trying to do sexy raunchy. Is the difference?
What's the difference between sexy classy and sexy raunchy? They're both outside in all.
They're both on some eyebrows, yes, but it's how it's accessorized.
Okay,
that's how I think it.
All right, so sexy, classy, they're both thongs. So I'm trying to picture sexy, classy, and sexy raunchy. Or is it the way that the model displays it? You feel gives it that?
I think that will have a lot to do with it. Yes, yeah.
So
that's true.
This is something that we haven't really touched on with a lot of the designers that we have spoken to. What is the process now? You made the costume. You have your prototype. The next thing is now you had to do your photo shoot to market this.
Yes.
Is it that you all have, the band provides you with models? How do you select a model for your costume? How do you go about going with which photographer? What look? Does the designer have a part to play in that aspect of the photo shoot?
Not all designers will have input, you know, in, let's say, the creative aspect of the photo shoot. Most likely there'll be a creative director. Okay. Most of the times you can choose your models, and I love using my angels.
Yes,
you know,
Sandis
to
Angels,
to
right.
promote my brand as well. But yeah, I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. And in terms of you going about with your angels, how you selecting angels? Do you look for a certain body type? Is it a certain look? How does a female out there who wants to become a Sandis
For
angel?
me, I don't know. It's not just about face, you know. It's about heart too.
Serious?
Yeah.
So you had to be
Yeah,
a
the
hot girl with a
energy.
good heart?
Yes, and the energy has to be right.
Alright, alright.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, hear that? Sandis angels don't only look good.
They have heart. Yeah, for
They have
sure.
heart. They have heart.
100%.
They have heart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the difference is I know you for years.
Yeah.
So I know the type of person that you are. So I'm guessing that positive energy breeds positivity
Yes.
around you. So I
Yes.
can see that.
Thanks, Rome.
Sandy, as well, there are different treats and trends in Carnival. What you would say is a trend that you love seeing in Carnival?
What's a trend I love? I love right now I love sexy leg pieces.
Leg pieces?
Yeah, I find that is hot. Is it just me?
Sexy leg pieces. I mean,
That's the way.
sexy leg pieces.
You know when leg pieces come all the way up, you know what I mean?
Okay. So it coming all the way up to the thigh?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
alright. So you like that?
I
And
like that.
What is a trend that you feel, nah boy, either a tired seeing this or this should not be in Carnival? It doesn't have to be in the design world alone. Just in the Carnival space that you feel, oh, just stop it right now. I think I had enough of this. If you were the Carnival god and you say, you see this, we taking this out. Bin.
Whoa, what would that be?
What do you think you would remove?
Oh, God.
I've given you some ideas
Tell
of
me.
others. Somebody said heels. They were like out. Somebody said sneakers.
Yeah.
Out. So
I see open toes, and I find like that is a death sentence on the road.
open toe.
But yeah, you have ever seen women play
Open
with
toe
like
heels.
open toe shoes,
Right,
heels? Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get mashed and
Right, true.
lose toenails. I mean, it's not really death sentence, but
So
what
nothing.
else? What else they said? This is
People
funny.
not dancing in parties anymore. Like that's a trend
Yeah.
where everybody kind of on their phone.
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
People
That is
just
true.
Not on that. Like
Yeah,
get
that
out
is
of
true. To get a
Carnival.
vibe is crazy. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's
I
hard.
even heard that complaint from a lot of performers. They're like, why are you in front the stage
If you're just gonna,
and you're just gonna stay at the performer? You're not
Yeah,
moving, not a hand in the air, you're not whining, you're
Yeah.
just standing there like a mannequin.
I might be one of those people.
Get in the back. People like Sandy.
I don't mind. I saw pretty back by the bar, normal.
Because I am a performer. When we on a stage and we giving
You want a
energy
flag and
we
you
want
want-
and we say everybody move to the right. And move to the right. And Sandy they're like, no, go in the back, go in the back.
I will
go in the back.
smile. I would not look sour. That's for sure. But I don't mind. I don't mind going in the back
Leave the front
until I
for
have a
people
few
who get
drinks,
nasty.
and then I'll come in the front.
So all right. Let me ask you now, in terms of a fete, you're going to a carnival fete. What is your personality like in a fete? Are you the wind down low girl? Are you the jump and wave girl? Are you the rock back?
What do you think, Room?
No, I want you to tell the people what you do. I want you to tell the people what you do.
Just chill. I
You
just
just chill.
normal.
You just
God, I answer that like my son. I just chill, honestly. And to be very honest, I have to pick those parties real carefully now, eh? Yeah, boy.
Okay.
I can't go every single one anymore.
So as we are on the topic of parties,
Oh, I thought it was
we're
age.
going. No, I won't hear that. At all.
Okay, tell me.
At all. We're gonna play a game called This or That. So I'm gonna start with parties.
I
for you.
heard somebody warn me about this game just now, you know.
No, it's very, very easy. You don't have much time to think.
Okay.
You just have to see what comes to you. The
Okay.
first thing comes to your mind. Juve party or wet fete?
Wet.
Wet? You're going with wet.
Wet, wet.
Cooler fete or all inclusive?
Cooler.
Cooler?
Yeah.
Right. Feathers or gems?
Gems.
Bold and vibrant colors or metallic tones?
God,
Metallic tones. Doubles or bacon shack?
Bacon shack.
Traditional mass or fantasy mass?
Fantasy.
I think she's going on a different fantasy. You hear how she said that? It looked like it had whips and chains.
That is your mind. That not come from me.
Elaborate headpieces or dramatic shoulder pieces?
Dramatic shoulder.
Flowing capes or feathered backpacks?
Feathered backpacks.
Mass on the road or mass on the stage?
Mass on the road.
Traditional Caribbean elements or fusion with other cultures?
Fusion with other cultures.
Let me ask you now, as a masquerader.
There was comb on the floor from St. Lucia. The banner.
She don't remember the costume name.
I had to, yeah, go ahead.
Crossing the stage by the savannah or Socodrome?
Can I tell you a secret? I've never been to Socodrome.
Serious?
Rome, I don't come out until like 2, 3 o'clock.
So you just miss it?
I miss it.
All the time?
All the time.
Wait,
Never
you just come
been.
out 2, 3 o'clock
Lunch,
on when?
lunch back. I meet you already.
Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah.
So what you doing whole day?
Tired.
Nah! You're missing half the road.
I know.
And so wait. Serious? For how many years are you missing?
All.
So you actually come out
And I've never played Juve.
in your life?
No.
Nah.
I know. I just like the design, guys.
So you know, is it that?
Is that so bad?
Is it that? No, well, I just see you as a carnival baby because I know you're in the industry and you.
I'm not really a carnival baby. I have a passion for designing, and I love to come on the road and see people in my designs and see them happy.
So in terms of Juve, is it that you just don't like getting dirty?
Just tired. I just can't make.
But you would go to a Juve party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I've
it's just
been.
the Juve
I've
morning.
been. Yeah, but
3 o'clock
like
in the morning,
during
you can't.
that carnival period, I can't. I just my body says no.
You're done.
Yeah.
All right. Frontline costumes or backline? Frontline. Small island carnivals or Trinidad carnival?
Trinidad.
All right. And outside of Trinidad's carnival, is there another? It could be an island or a country.
I love Jamaica. I love Barbados.
Don't give me no Miss Universe answer.
No. You know what I love about those two islands? The fact that we get the beach too.
Right.
The beaches are amazing. So yeah, I love the mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Jamaica's carnival having dancehall on the road?
Love it. Yeah, I love it.
Because I know here that is a real sore point in Trinidad
I know.
where people are like totally upset if they hear dancehall on the road.
No, I mean, for me, it's a vibe.
Right.
So why not?
Okay.
You know?
So you would accept it?
I would.
All right. So finally, I am going to say a word and you have to tell me a soca song that has this word in it.
My God.
You can sing a piece in it or you can tell me the name of the
You all know my memory already.
Yeah,
so
we
go
know
ahead,
our
come.
memory. So we had a helper. We only had a helper. Eh?
Tell me.
Jump.
Jump and wave, jump up and wave, jump
Right.
and wave.
Wine.
Oh, there's more than one?
I only given you 5. It's actually 10, but I'm giving you 5.
Oh my
I'm
God,
giving you
think of a
5.
song with wine.
Wine.
I want to say Wine Down Low, but I don't know what song that is.
Wine. No, I think that's Go Down Low. I thinking Go Down Low. I want you to go. But wine. Marshall sing one. He sing plenty with wine. But I can tell you
Everybody's singing with wine.
One wine. Marshall have a song called One Wine.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Fete.
This is not a fete in here. This is madness.
Bacchanal.
Oh, Dashra.
What? Oh, the Dasha song.
Was she the queen of Bacchanal? I don't know.
That's right. You know she
Yes,
has a
she
Bacchanal
was.
song.
Duh.
Vibes.
I don't know why I just thought of. He's also one of my favorites. God, younger. Next.
All right, next. Love.
Marshall just sang a love song Ferrani. What was that again?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the song though, but yeah, I know.
Yes.
All right, so we taking that.
Thank you.
That. So, well done. You passed.
Yay!
You passed.
Great.
So
Thank
guys,
you.
we have with us Mass Royalty. She's very experienced in the business and she gave you all so many different insights. I actually appreciated, on behalf of those who are trying to get into the business, you giving out some of the
I'm always free and open with knowledge.
Where you all get the materials from.
Yeah.
So Sandy, we want to thank you very much for being a part of Carnival Visionaries on behalf of the Playmass team.
Thank you so much. It was great to be here.
Yeah, so
Thank
catch
you.
another episode in our series, Carnival Visionaries. It's Rome, it's Playmass, signing off.
Bye.